things I think I need. But it all went up in smoke. Let me shake it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Hooks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Popped up. De La Cruz under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss. Donaldson delivers. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
And a swing and a miss down on strike. And stepping in is the speedy Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. Just missed. And that one hammered back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. It's Aaron Judge now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. And Judge spoils that one. The pitch. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Trout. throw over to first. Judge gets back easily. Right side. Betts on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Jorge Posada in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that one almost got him.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Smash to the left side. To second, Rojas. And the second inning set to go. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held back. Holiday. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Donaldson winds and fires.
One ball.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike three. That one is absolutely belted and gone. He powers one out to right field, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. Chris Taylor now. He swings and fouls one off. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag, and that's the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. They're going crazy in the dugout, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-1. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. That one ripped. Back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. Manny Machado the opposite way. And they add on. It's 4-1. Here's a speed threat, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game. Here comes Aaron Judge. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Rojas for one. Man at first. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Welcome back. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That's in there. That's strike one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
David Peralta stands in now and watches strike one. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rosario playing up the middle at short, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the count 1-2. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Swing and a miss. As we go to the last of the third, and now the big time power threat, Jorge Posada. Now fly ball to right center. Outman settles underneath it, squeezes it, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. That one is gone. Towering home run from Stanton. And they add a run. It's 5-1. Base is empty, one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to the left. Rosario tosses to first. And Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Alvarez stands in here. Takes ball one low. Ground ball to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Out with room to... All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches.
Can't get their base hit. Outman into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one's in there. That's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch just misses. Betts, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job. Back here at the ballpark, and now Alfonso Soriano. Miller back to work. Check swing, went around. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Machado stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Throws, save. And that was close. Aaron Judge at the plate. Foul ball there. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
The punch out there, that's out number 2. And now batting Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. To second, Rojas. And that is the third. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one laced to center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Peralta, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. They say it went. Taylor at second with 2 down. That one lifted to left. Judge racing over to make the catch. Bottom of the inning, and here is Jorge Posada. And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all. Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's back there. Gone! Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-2. Shelby Miller taking over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Vladdy with a star scraper. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. 1 out, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Soriano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next one misses. Ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side.
Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, James Outman. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Off the batter's eye and gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And ball 1. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. That one missed. Freeman will take his base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Battling here as he fouls it away. Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Muncy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Going to count 1 and 2. And now 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ellie De La Cruz. Miller back to work. And there's a strike. Miller goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Late swing, foul to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Outside, that's a ball.
All 1 there. Righty to the plate.
Ball, down.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. And that's through there for a strike.
3 and 2.
3-2 now. He goes down looking. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. That was a moonshot. And they add a couple more. It's 10-3. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Stanton now. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And he deals. And a count 1-2.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-0. And another ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 3-0. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Stanton. 1 run is in. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score as well, and they now lead by 9.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3 inning. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for a strike. Three. Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hit to right. Alvarez makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Peralta at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. The pitch. Strike 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him. And a quick out number 1. And now it's Manny Machado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Kicks and deals. That one misses. 3-1. That's a strike.
We got full count.
And a payoff pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Machado rounds second on his way to third. Rosario with a relay throw tries to get back and save. One away, runners at second and third. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike. Second and third here. One away. On the ground right side. Now two away as they get a run across. On the mound now, Alex Vesia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Sosa, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering away upstairs. And falling behind 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 17-3. New pitcher on now, Joe Kelly. He's into the game with the bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Ends the inning after they racked up. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mariano Rivera.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will hit next. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Got it by him for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 18-3. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they boost their lead. It's 19-3. Victor Gonzalez will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a...
That one ripped. And out of here. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His third home run of the game. It's 20-3. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Step off, throw to first. And he's back standing. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Judge checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Judge rips that one. And no one can get there. It falls in. The run scores all the way from first. And they extend their lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
On the ground to third. Over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. A towering home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 23-3. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Brusdar Graterol.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. He's already homered in this game. Bounce to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Stanton over at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Oh, 2 now. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Stanton around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 0-2. And that's outside. And a 1-2. Good eye right there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out to short, Rosario. Zips it across, and that is that. We go to the ninth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Rivera measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-2. And a good eye there. 3-2 now. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and that just misses. Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Freeman, the lead runner at second. Muncy at first, 2 out of the inning. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lost it all and had to get it all back. It's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the roads and know when to fall back. This time I want it all and it ain't all chat. Oh mad. My mommy took my chain and went and pawned that. Life's like a movie, I record that. Dad was in jail, so I grew up calling Paul Dad. Sitting in my cell with a bag. I'm on the phone, screws peeping through the flat. Screaming like Sabrina for some. Be a cat, scratch, scratch, we adapt. Point ones for a burn pack. I was comfy on the wing, you probably heard that. Cause when you come from the road, you always learn that. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn back. Cause everything was meant to be. I do 99 years for my DZD. Kick back, write a book, a direct to DVD. Like, this ain't no DVD. This the realest that you ever seen, and I'm a clever breed. Can't believe we had to bury deep. I'll be on the block, go shop, pop a cherry beat. I was reminiscing, sipping. More than some memories, the energies will never leave. BG, SG, he beat. Put me on my feet, slaps on repeat. Now I'm trying to stay free, play a beat. Said they want me back up in jail on repeat. Porridge oats and shredded wheat. Nice out of town trips every week.
welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the... Okay, all set to go. Here's Charlie Blackmon. In for a strike, and we are underway. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That's in there. Strike one. Glavine. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Nolan Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider. Struck him out. Bottom of the first. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Tovar. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's in there for strike one. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Bryant right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Mike Trout at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pulls that one foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Jorge Posada digs in now. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Jones settles under it. Ball to strike. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Playmate. Welcome back. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That one's in there. That's strike one. Good eye right there. In the dirt. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Guerrero throws to second, and the tying runs at second base with a double. And now here's Eleuris Montero. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him. 2 down. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First pitch, and he just misses. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. And now it's filled up. Glavine, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get this.
Well, got to pause on that thought. Back here at the ballpark, now here is Vladimir Guerrero. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. And now it's even up. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's going to roll to the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one hammered. Jones going back some more, racing back some more. And that one is off the wall. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit hard, that gets through. 1 run across. Here comes Marte around third. He's also in to score. It's 3-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty fought off foul. And the 0-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Got him looking. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Aaron Judge at the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike one. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. Aaron Judge leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this one. This to third. Whips it across. And there are 2 outs. In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Well struck right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Stepping in, Ryan Servin. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Blackmon in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to third, might be 2. Machado to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the time.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Ryan Feltner into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Blackmon hurries it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So they're at the corners now. Now, Vladimir Guerrero. Double play ball to second. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. 2 outs, base is empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. That on to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. And there's a foul ball. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And he flips a breaking ball in there. Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rogers batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Throws to first, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Feltner back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big time power. But what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Machado around second, headed for third. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. It's Aaron Judge now, 1 for 2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Aaron Judge with a rocket. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 9-0. Here's Trout, 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Swing and a bouncer. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Foul ball. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know it.
And he's got it in right field. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. There's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Montero now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Bryant now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him. And how about that? Jake Bird comes on now. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. The pitch. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. And Vladdy is set down. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's in there for strike 1. Way high. And a 1-1. Line drive, base hit right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
I got a ball,
1
strike.
down. Runners at second and third. Clips the corner. And that is strike
1
2.
ball.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
3-2 now. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
At the belt and fires. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And that one is gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. Justin Lawrence gets the ball now. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that one hit 97. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Elias Diaz. That's in there. Strike 1. Diaz, 32 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Machado throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Fires over to Guerrero, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Jorge Posada. And the pitch. Ball 1 low. Lawrence, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in Panama. That misses. Now 2-0. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. The 2-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 14-0. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Just missed.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him is we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now here is Ketel Marte. Base hit, left center field. Stanton round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. 15-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Gavin Hollowell. The throw to first, Machado out of the play. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit.
Ezekiel Tovar.
Glavin back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at-bat. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here, and they cut into the lead. It's 15-1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
0-2 at the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. And that one missing low. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And now 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. De La Cruz around second, headed for third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Could be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Jorge Posada. First offering misses the mark. And that one clips the corner. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Not in time, and he reaches safely. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nat Cook. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. Digging in, Eleuris Montero. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Montero leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Brian Serven. And there's the strike.
0-1.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Vladimir Guerrero. The pitch. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Marte in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. Line drive, caught. Here's Manny Machado. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found off the other way and make it work.
Bryant trying to get there. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Rob Nett. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Marte throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth. Out towards right center field. Stanton brings it in with a nice running grab. So they're down to their final out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that'll do it. So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Here's Nico Horner. And he deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. And there's a ball. In the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that's in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. And a rope into center field, base hit. De La Cruz headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. On the ground, 2 ball. Horner tossed to second, and that's 2. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Nope.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger going back some more. That one is gone. Carlos Santana powers one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And downstairs. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Manny Machado in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Wicks checks over to first, and he's back. Sammy Sosa, you think about that amazing year, 1998, the home run race with Mark McGwire. For Sammy, he finished with over 600 homers. Only 8 players in the history of the game hit more homers than Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa, along with Mark McGwire, as you mentioned, brought a lot of people back to baseball. What they were doing, batting practice was the show, not just the game.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Base is empty with 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Aaron Judge leaves the yard and they add on. It's 6-0. Keegan Thompson gets the call from the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Jorge Posada digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Man at second here with 2 away. And now Carlos Santana. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Gomes measures 6 feet 2 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Brazil. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now number 40.
0-1.
Righty delivers. A little bit low. That's in there. 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to 3rd. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Out to short. De La Cruz. Fires over to first. That's the set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Thompson back to work. Just missed. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Morel. Throw to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Flied out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Thompson, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's a speed threat. Alfonso Soriano. Singled and scored his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball, and that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere.
Candelario, the next to hit, takes outside. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Santana over to second, back to first, double play. And ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Sammy Sosa. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Judge rips that one. Happ ranging back on it. Back some more. And that one is out of here. Another homer. And they add a run. It's 8-0. And now batting Mike Trout. 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. Bellinger drop step going back. Off the batter's iron, gone. He blasts one out to center, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. And now it's going to be Jorge Posada. In the air to left center. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And first offering is fouled off. Yan Gomes waits. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. The 0-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Tapped softly on the ground. And foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On a line, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Number 40, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. So here's Tyler Duffy onto the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stanton up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one in the air center field. Suzuki pulls it in on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials F and, well, we'll hold that thought. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bounce to the right side. 1 at second. Throw to first. Safe. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem. Back here at the ballpark, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sosa in the box again, takes a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger coming on. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck. We go to the top of the 7th. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Posada puts it away, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Happ at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. Duffy back to work. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball could be 2. The flip. Swanson to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Way outside. 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it. Corner. Toss to second. Double play. And welcome back. Here's Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brad Boxberger.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One ball.
Going to count 1-2. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Manny Machado up to the plate. Line drive. And that's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Alfonso Soriano snags it on the run. One down. Swanson with a relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Out to center. Swanson under it. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Morel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. And will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
Down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 10-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping.
They call me, yeah, they call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the guys. Now it's crumpled in the bottom. Took a while to start, like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move forward, not a broken record, I'll be fine. And I live the fool for life, soon I gotta see the bear. Word is looking at me like what's next, wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park bench, laying foundations, turn it to a garden, yeah. Might not make it to the top, people telling me to stop, everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my head, leave me hooked till I'm finished, till a wall full of faces are calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, and I spend a raw full of money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I'm shorty, I ain't made. I don't need a conversation. Let me get paid. You could get a flick in a jiffy. Johnny Quick is my nickname, and I'm gone with your leave a. Yeah, my name doing big things. Professional begins. I'm in the bed like sponge starfish in the square. I'm in the lid like I bought me in a pop. I got the good money, oh Lord.
Be careful there, bud.
It's no chance for me. Got a scandalous app from the valley to dance for me. No family, I'm a Randy Marsh, only stands for me. Never thought I'd be on top. No one telling me to stop. What the go wrong? Kid, had the whole world in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my knee, meet me home till I'm finished, till it wall full of faces. I'm calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, then I spend it all for the money. Keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my grace, and they calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you stay.
All right, ready to get underway. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Swings and misses. And we're underway. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. There's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Brian Reynolds here. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's O'Neill Cruz. On the ground to first.
That's ball.
Left-hand batter waits. Cruz tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Bottom of the first, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. And there's a base hit to left. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Another throw over, and he's back again. De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals, and it's even up. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. And welcome back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Now here is Jack Sawinski. And that's in there for strike one. That one missing inside.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Got him. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, number 19. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss down on bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside.
1-1.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering, and it just misses. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Cruz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. In the air, out towards right center. McCutchen has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down to the order. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Smash to the left side. They take the force out. Gets him easily in. Welcome back. Leading off, Jason DeLay. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now here is Ji-Hwan Bae. Stanton makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Hayes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. As we go to the last of the 3rd, here's Manny Machado. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and it's gone. That's what the fans came to see, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Line and a base hit into right.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The pitch. And that one is inside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Base hit into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge out on the play. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch swinging.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now it's 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Cruz over to second, and they bounce into 2. Out of the 4th, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
Slider misses outside. On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him, and there's 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Cruz in the box now. A strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, here's the power-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. The right-hander back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1 low. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Sawinski batting with 1 down takes a strike. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And next is the designated hitter, number 19. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Jason DeLay. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back. Here's Mike Trout. And the pitch. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. The solo homer his first time. That one missed.
That's down. Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Sliced hard but foul. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
De La Cruz at the plate and takes high there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next offering misses. And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On a line. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's saved. We are tied at 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's a 2-1. Hard hit left side. Cruz on to first. And Guerrero. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. McCutchen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
And a swing and a miss, and a nice inning of work. Andre Jackson on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the top of the wall. Cruz, relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Oh, and 1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski makes his way towards it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Drilled to center. That's way back. And you can't forget it. Home run. That fires up the home crowd, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2. Vince Velasquez takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Bounced out to short, and it gets by him. And now it's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out towards right center field. McCutchen makes the grab, and there's one away. Man at first, and stepping in is the speedy Alfonso Soriano. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. That's to third. Feed to second. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing day. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. And that one a little bit high. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Joe at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this. Got him swinging. And welcome back. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Velasquez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one popped up. Cruz moving under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. It's in and out of his glove.
He was all over that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Guerrero at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Jorge Posada getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Judge at second. Guerrero at first. 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Cruz. There's one. Return throw to first. We're at the top of the 8th. And now here is Jack Sawinski. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Bay stands in now and watches strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back foot slider. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Up the middle, Bay. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Mike Trout. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Machado. Move to first. And he's back in there. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, Cruz. They get the force. Inning. We go to the 9th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's the strike. That catches the corner.
0-2.
And 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Hot shot to third. Machado throws to first in time. And they're down to their last out. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
And that'll do it. And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Know what I mean? Clone, yeah, what them, yeah. A circus, them take this thing for. Talk to them in the army. Accurate.
Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut the down on these clowns.
Ready. Tell them say we are on the game. We not do this for the fame. Clowns be tripping, but we not listen what them saying. This lion can't tame. Better get this in your brain. The spirit of the legends is flowing into my veins. I mean, you're still keeping them entertained while you're chopping the knowledge and paint the picture in the frame. Keeping it militant is the mission and the aim till you're seated with the gods and they remember the name.
Sometimes I feel like I'm 50 when he spit how to rob. Cause I'm dirty spotlight, word is born. Sometimes I feel like I'm Eminem when he turned me shady and started calling out everyone as fugazi. Sometimes Sometimes I feel like I'm Jay. Sometimes I feel like I'm Diddy. Sometimes I feel like I'm Drake. Just trying to get to that Billy. Sometimes I feel like I'm game on a mission and just drop 300 bars of this and I listen. Sometimes I feel like I'm pop. Not to keep your head up rapping now. I'm talking about the pot that'll spit in your camera. Talk about the pot that got him on that cold night. To say what he feel even if it cost him his own life. Sometimes I'm like Biggie. Sometimes I'm like Shine. Sometimes I feel like in his prime. Animal when he rhyme. And he know that you blind. Man, control it in mind. Man, sometimes I feel like flowing like Calm. Sometimes I'm flowing like most. Sometimes I'm like Kweli or KRS Rakim. I'm teaching you who the guys be. I'm talking about Wu-Tang. Talk about Mobb Deep. Man, what you talk about? I'm talking about Nas B.
Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut the down on these clowns.
What set this thing for? Tell them say we are on the game, we not do this for the fame. Clowns be tripping, but we not listen what them saying. This lion can't tame, better get this in your brain. The spirit of the legends is flowing into my veins. I mean, you're still keeping them entertained while you're dropping.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the New York Yankees taking on Boston. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ripped to short. Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the top of the first. Oswald Peraza now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound. Sort of that classic power pitcher.
Now this is through for a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Connor Falefa going back on this one. Gone! He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. And now the big-time power threat, Jorge Posada. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's one of the 2 pitchers to strike out 14 batters in 3 consecutive games. Pedro Martinez was the other to do it, but Garrett Cole, again, just a dominant pitcher that wants to finish what he starts.
I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like you want to.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Peraza jumps, throws in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it.
Peraza to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Top of the second, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. There's a strike. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
One of the unfortunate things is that in this guy's career, particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. And now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Number 61 will hit next. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, had him out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Slider right there. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
And a pitch. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was a guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Next pitch is outside. 3-0.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that he makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Soriano around third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner leads away at second. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Way high there, and that's ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. That ends top half of the 3rd inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Kiner-Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Torres batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Next to hit, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Aaron Judge at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Peraza fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Peraza tossed to second. On to first. Back here at the ballpark, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And a quick out, number 1. And here is Anthony Rizzo. There's a strike.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Mike Trout. Cole back to work. And there's the strike. The pitch. That's inside. And the count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Bounced up the middle. Slings to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Throw cut off to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And Alonso Soriano. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. In there at the knees.
0-2.
Got it by him for the K. Here's the left fielder, number 61. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fires over to Guerrero. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Manny Machado. The pitch. Broken back, ground ball to second. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Cole a check to first. De La Cruz back easily. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine what.
The throw to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ripped into right center. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ball one there. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Rizzo lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pitching change here, Albert Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Vladdy in the box again, takes a strike. That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Stanton in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And there's a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees looking to rally. Guerrero hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now, Kyle Higashioka. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. And strike two. Struck him out looking. And here is number 61. And that's in there for strike one. Swings through that one. In the dirt. Posada throws to first in time. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's Trout. Abreu back to work. That missed inside. Ball one. Right-handed reliever. And delivers outside. Gets under it and pops it up. Torres makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Smash to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and Vladdy is set down. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And there's a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Torres stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Torres tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. Peraza stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swings and misses. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Keenan Middleton.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Ripped to third and caught. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. Machado at first, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swings through that.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Stanton batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So last chance for the Yankees. Here's DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch is downstairs. Outside corner, there's a strike. On the ground, right side. Ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon. I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't follow slip, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in her, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this will be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me I made it far, but I wanna go far, it's not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guess, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my name, try to bury me. Do salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way. But promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming out they roadkill. No alone nights on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions. Champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it.
Bang, bang, gotta go, go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it, going silly. If she drop like it's hot, tell her bounce with it. Talking big block, flip it, talking big sauce, spilling, gotta check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it. Bands whip it, and the windows tinted. $500,000 car, $1 million. In it, throw a birdie in the pot. Wrist, gotta whip it. All froze, neck dripping. All gold, fried chicken. No, I run it. Keep up, no limit. Fees up. I got married to the street, should've signed a prenup. Hood ting, Keisha, good brain, genius. And with this big pile of money, I don't never need love. Big wolf on my necklace, big dog, see me flexing. If I ever get arrested for my confession, ayy. Came up flipping chickens, flip a ton, tunnel vision, jewels dripping, talking 33 chain, Scottie Pippen, ayy. Bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it. Going silly, if she drop like it's hot, tell her bounce with it. Talking big block, flipping, talking big sauce, spilling, gotta check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, and she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it done. Kiss the ring, welcome to the life. James Bond, different every other night. From the little black boy, but I'm selling. Got the strap, I got Gilla with me. He ain't tryna fight with the rejects. Been ballin', need a heat check. Still ain't sleep yet. Getting money is a reflex. Big, ain't no Kleenex that gon' clean this. Pull up in the mean it, they never seen yet. Made it for y'all to rock with, for y'all to lean with. Hella green, man, life a dream, it's like I'm sleeping. Always this guy, always been bad. I was always this fly, I'm always jet lag. Ay, bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it. Going silly, if she drop like it's hot, tell her bounce with it. Talking big block, flipping, talking big sauce, spilling, gotta check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, and she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it.
No tiene seguro ser sola, es de Barcelona, pero está en Carola. Ella no es seguidora, ella es la ola. Nosotros tenemos bien prendida.
Salimos de noche, llegamos de día.
Mi nena cerca de mí,
Mi nene cerca de mí.
en verdad nunca importó lo que nadie decía.
Tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Tú eres el más que le mete.
Tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Ey, tú eres la más que le mete.
¿Dónde la noche está pesada?
Baby, sígueme, vámonos pa' allá.
¿Dónde que la noche está pesada?
A mi gata le gustó y ahora está juqueada. Baja la ventana, pa' que el humo salga, los espíritus malos se espantan.
Todos los fines de semana, la luna me escolta de la oscuridad de la maldad.
Nosotros tenemos la calle prendida.
Salimos de noche, llegamos de día.
Mi nena cerca de mí,
Mi nene cerca de mí.
en verdad nunca importó lo que nadie decía.
La que pica spicy wasabi. Yo soy natural, wabi sabi.
Ella es como Don, yo soy Daddy. Este es un te paga tú a la Ferrari.
Como tú y yo no hay iguales. Colmillos afilados de metales. Vampiros sonando ahora para siempre. Somos inmortales. Y tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Tú eres el más que le mete.
Tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Tú eres la más que le mete. ¿Dónde la noche está pesada?
Ey, yo con mi gato voy para allá.
¿Dónde la noche está pesada?
Con mi gato ya estoy enviciada. La vida no vuelve. Que el tiempo no hay que perder.
No soy el primero rey.
Quien tenga el oro con
Welcome to the Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 3, Babe Ruth. Into the platter box. Look out upper deck. 30 seconds left. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he'll have to hope that's enough to advance. No doubt about that one. Another home run. Let's start the tiebreaker. 60 seconds and counting. Now hitting, number 3, Babe Ruth. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. Into the platter box. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Up to the plate, the challenger, Sammy Sosa. Gone. That's his first home run. With the batter's eye. 30 seconds left. Three in a row now. Let's start the clock. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. seconds left. Out of here. Into the upper deck. Into the platter box. That ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 6 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Oh, that's a monster home run. No doubt about that one. 30 seconds left. Three in a row. Number 4 in a row. That will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Hitting first in this championship round, number 24, Ted Griffey Jr. To the upper deck. 30 seconds left. There it is, his third home run. It's out of here, into the upper deck. He ends the round with a total of 6 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 21, Sammy Sosa. Cruising down the street, 30 seconds left. That's his first home run. Off the shoulder. And that ends the round. He finishes with 3.